attended a couple of the meetings with the city, and there just seems to be a reluctance on their part. You know, they talk about mapping and the duplication of services and stuff like that. Well, you know, like I've worked in the downtown east side. I've been aware, and like all of the groups down there, all the nonprofit, they scramble for funding for rent from the city. They have to pay rent. So like if we all had one space, they would still all, whatever philosophy or whatever teachings they teach would still carry on. They would all do it under the same space. There's so many things being taught in a different way. Like there's medicine wheel teachings going on, sweat lodge teachings, and you know there's a whole lot of West Coast and prairie. You know there's that divide, if you want to call it. You know, like the West Coast people have a way of healing as opposed to people from across the mountains. We have our sweat lodge here, they have their longhouse. So like coming together and trying to get us all together is going to be tough. It's a work in progress. As Aboriginal people, we don't have what we'd call a sanctuary where I could go sit, or people could go sit and do a cleanse or do a smudge or talk to an elder or be healed. You know, we have nothing like that's available. Certainly we have organizations that run that, but somewhere where, you know, like it can be done all the time. And reconnect the Aboriginal people in the downtown east side to their culture and to their roots. And I really believe that, you know, once we get to that point, that, you know, like the need for a lot of the systems that are in place will be there. I know from personal experience that I'm often reluctant to try something new or something different. You know, like I understand that fear might be part of the equation, but you know, like being against something that you have no knowledge about or any understanding, for me is just ignorance. You know, and being complacent with that ignorance is really not serving the people that maybe you were elected to serve. I believe a traditional healing center would have people like I'm going to use myself as a prime example. As an example, I came into recovery I've been sober now 22 years without any alcohol or drug of my choice. And it's only through ceremony and through healing and sweats and what I learn and talk from my elders that I'm able to do what I'm doing now. Mainstream is not working. You know, like the healthcare system is not working because we find with the youth. Why are, you know, like Aboriginal youth, there's so many of them in care. You know, we've cut them off at an early age. You know, and like they need you know, I think for a person to heal and to be well, it doesn't matter like who you are. I'm talking about all people. You know, you have to reconnect with your root, and I think for me, native spirituality hasn't helped me, but I've seen non-native people benefit from it as well. Like, I would like to see a building with a sanctuary on the first floor, and their harm reduction and anything else, regular medical doctors and all the self-help on the upper floors. Private entrance, private thing, you know, like the same thing. They can get the same services and what they need where they're getting them now, but it would all be under one roof. I just hope that the people, the powers that be, are serious about these healing centers. We are, you know, and like I really hope that they, you know, they break down those walls of ignorance and like come to understand what we say. You know, like it's not something that we do because, you know, it's bred in us to do this. You know, this is how the Creator showed us to heal, and it's not just our gift. We're the gift to everybody with it. You know, like healing is for everybody. It's universal. You know, I'm really hopeful that it will happen. You know, like, and, yeah, I really do hope it will happen. Again, I'm hoping this is 2015. It'd be nice to see it up and running. Well, I guess conceivably by 2020. I realize it's a long process, you know, and I'm just hoping that we're able to, as Aboriginal people as well, garner support from outside, like bring support from people that are like-minded, whether it be non-native or not, with us to help convince the powers that be that, yeah, their way of approaching medicine and healing is valid.
ʔəwə θəytət ʔəwə. We must build a healing place. ʔəwə θəytət ʔəwə.